think. Oh, dude! Oh, the other one we didn't plug in. And look at the bottom. Are you kidding me? Not only the top. I've never seen a hood where the bottom is like, I think it's gonna push like somewhere around 800 horsepower. All right, guys. So 10 days left for one person to take both of these cars home, plus $40,000 cash on top of that. And if that doesn't convince you, let's see if this mod will. This one's got a little cold air on here, but you know what? It's plastic. Full carbon leg maker right here. This should make this sucker scream. Let's get rid of this plastic junk out of here. As easy as 1, 2, and 3. Of course, you gotta protect her.
Put on the hairnet.
Put on the hairnet, man. So the Hellcat Charger has got a carbon intake from Corsa. That's a leg maker. Let's do a little rev battle. Hit it! Now let's do a little exhaust battle. Let's see what you got. So the Trackhawk definitely takes home the cold air challenge, but the Charger takes home the exhaust. Sounds insane, but you know what? One of you guys is gonna take home both of these suckers, so definitely don't miss out. Check out GOONZQUAD.com, check out all the official rules, copy some gear, and you might be the one. Pretty wild.
Headlight delete.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are finally back on our 2023 M3 project that we had to set aside for a little bit, but we got some awesome stuff for it, and we're gonna continue this project. Most importantly, we got some paint right here. So we got PPG clear coat, PPG paint, and that's the stuff that they use at the factory to get this beautiful metallic paint right here, that matte finish right there that we tried before and we just failed horribly. But today we're gonna attempt it with the proper stuff and hopefully it goes down smooth, because that's a difficult finish to paint right there, and it's expensive as well. So hopefully no mess ups. But once we get these two parts painted, the front bumper and the fender, not painting the hood because we got something special, we can then move on to some epic turbo parts. We got the whole entire KLM turbo kit right here, which is gonna push some absolute power. That's why we got some drag radials right there, but we'll get to that later. As of right now, let's go ahead, pop those parts off, prep them, get them inside the paint booth, and hopefully get some perfect results. So there you have it, guys. We finally got these two parts painted, and I think they literally turned out perfect. I mean, first things first, we had to mix up a whole entire concoction for the clear coat. I mean, you mix 2 clears together to get this perfect sheen right here, and luckily, PPG actually has like a whole entire like spreadsheet telling you exactly how to mix it for BMW. So Lamborghinis, their matte's a little bit more matte. The BMWs actually call for kind of like an eggshell. And dude, that looks so good. And not only did we have to actually mix up the clear in a specific way, you had to spray the clear a specific way. So you do 1 coat, 2 coat, and then on the 3rd coat, you had to pretty much mist it on there, almost do like a 50% coat, which you gotta literally know how to spray that gun 50% in order to get this right here. And I think you got it, dude.
Dude, that looks amazing. I mean, it came out beautiful. I mean, I can't wait to throw it on the car, but from the looks of it, it has a perfect sheen right there, dude.
Dude, it is perfect. There's no like dust in it either, man. So everything just went super flawless. It's gonna be awesome to see this out in the sun as well. So we're probably gonna let it bake a little bit in the sun, and then we're gonna probably throw the whole bumper together, right?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw the grills, everything on here, and complete the whole front end.
Yep, and we didn't have to paint sensors. So BMW was so kind to already have the sensors painted to this color, which that's crazy. I've never seen anybody actually do that.
That's probably why it took them like a week to just get 1 single sensor. They probably had to send it off to get painted.
From Germany. Somebody in Germany painted that sucker and they shipped it to us. But also just the paint alone, the color, the PPG covered amazing. Dude, I think we should start using PPG for everything, man.
It's expensive paint, but it's well worth it. I mean, the results are in your face right there.
Exactly, right there, dude. So let's go ahead, toss it out in the sun, let it cure a little bit more, and then we're gonna toss it on the car.
So we had to take a little pause real quick because we are getting into some awesome aftermarket parts, but want to go over everything that we already did and what we're about to do. First off, the wiring harness. You guys know that we have some snip wires back here. So we ordered this off of eBay, a whole entire engine harness, thinking that that plug would be on here, but it's not. So we had to do a little bit more digging, called the dealership, and it's a special harness that's on the left side, and they said there's only one in the whole world, but they ordered it for us. It's all the way in Germany. Hopefully it comes in and we can splice it up, but no big deal because I think that just controls the front parking sensors on the bumper, so we don't need those right now. We can easily fix that a little bit later. But dude, we went ahead and threw on everything in the front, got the bracket for the headlight finally on. We were missing that. Threw the headlights in after doing an epic upgrade to these things. These are gonna be super sweet when they turn on. We threw some new modules. Y'all see that once the car is all together in the front end. But also, we threw this fender on, and dude, man, that actually matched up pretty much perfectly right there.
Dude, I gotta say, that is a pretty dang good match right there. And I noticed something about this paint. It's different in different angles pretty much,
Oh
dude.
yeah, like if you look on the side of this car, the quarter panel on the door would be completely different, like shades of light. I mean, just because it's a frost clear coat and it has so much metallics, each like angle and stuff is a different shade. So when you look at this side, it looks a little bit like it just starts, the paint just starts switching on you. And this fender, we didn't even paint this fender, and like even with this pillar to the fender, it looks like a completely different shade of paint.
Dude,
but that's just how it
wild.
is. That's just this super sweet paint, and in the sunlight, I feel like it's gonna look perfect. So we're super pumped about getting that front bumper on.
Exactly. We already brought it in and we already cracked open some carbon bits and pieces, dude.
Yeah, we didn't order original grill and anything like that for that thing because we wanted to go ahead and upgrade the whole front end of this car. We got carbon grill, we got a carbon lip, carbon vents, and even some sick carbon caps. I mean, this is just gonna be perfect because it's gonna flow with the carbon roof that's on here and what we got for that hood. It's gonna be awesome.
Dude, this carbon looks so good with this color right here. We're gonna go crazy with carbon from the front to the back. That's basically like the CS style, I believe so.
CS style grill, which I think looks personally the best.
It does,
you know what I mean?
dude.
So this on that front bumper with everything else, this is gonna be a sick looking front end. So let's just go ahead and grab all this carbon and slap it on that bumper.
That looks crazy for real.
Oh my goodness, guys. Now that right there is a front end full of some carbon fiber. Oh my goodness, that's just absolutely beautiful. And it just looks so crazy. I'm so happy we honestly went with the OEM front bumper. And with all this carbon fiber right there, dude, I feel like it looks better than even that aftermarket bumper, to be honest, man.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, that looks so sick. I mean, it looks aftermarket after we got rid of, like, this usually is OEM mesh. That now is just exposed and the scoops are open. That looks so good, man.
Dude, I just love how it just flows with this color once again. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit these headlights. I think we got them wired up properly. I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock it and see what happens and surprise you guys.
Oh,
dude!
Oh, the other one we didn't plug in.
Let me plug it in right quick. I think it just needs to be...
Push it in pretty good.
Yeah, just been a... Come on!
Oh, man.
That's gonna be a new wiring harness.
That looks so sick,
But
dude.
you know what? Actually, we don't need this one to work. You know why? Because we got a massive turbo on the way and we're going to delete this headlight.
Bro.
You want to actually test that out right quick, dude?
We can't test it out right now. We done popped bolted the whole bumper down.
Dude, I guess we'll just show you guys what we got for right here. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and probably move on to the hood. We got a super sick hood. Hopefully it flows perfectly. I'm a little afraid that it might not flow as good, but at the same time, I think it's gonna flow. We might have to paint it, is what I'm saying. You think we'll paint it or no?
I mean, whatever happens, happens. If we have to paint it, we can paint it.
Yep, and one more thing. Look at the match on this side over here with this fender. That bumper is a spot-on match with this original fender. That is just perfect. But overall, I'm just super happy with how this paint job went. And also those headlights right there, super cool. We went from white to amber. That just looks so, so sick. Give it a second. Boom, man. Got to get that other one working, but also huge shout out to Carbonize for all this carbon right here. They gave us an amazing deal. This makes it look so aggressive. But anyways, let's crack open some more things and slap it on this car. there, dude.
$5,000 hood, and it comes
With the scratch?
with the scratch, and it looked like somebody tried sanding it. Can you believe that?
That's crazy. But you know what's crazier? The freaking hood, dude.
Dude, this is insane.
This is what it means when you get what you pay for. You know what I mean?
This is insane.
This is what it looks like, man.
Dude, this looks crazy,
The
dude.
fitment is so perfect. One thing that we don't really like about this hood is the fact that it's dry carbon. No high gloss on it, you know what I mean?
So we can either go high gloss on this, or we can paint it the same color as the car.
Dude.
Which I think high gloss would probably be the best, because
It'll match the roof.
the roof, and then all this carbon up front. I think that would be the best. But dang, dude.
Look at that
That
fitment,
looks like
dude.
a race car.
It does look like a race car.
Perfect fitment throughout this whole entire thing. I mean,
Everywhere. And look at the bottom. Are you kidding me? Not only the top. I've never seen a hood where the bottom is like what is that,
Kevlar.
Kevlar right there?
yeah, I think that's Kevlar right there with carbon fiber. And you said this was lighter than the original
Yeah,
hood?
this is lighter than the original. So you know that's what you want carbon for. You know, you need that weight reduction, but this one's going to be perfect because weight reduction, and it's going to give us more ventilation.
more air for the big turbo. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And what else did we get for that more air, dude? For that
We
headlight.
got the perfect thing. I mean, this is exactly what we wanted to do, actually. We wanted to grab one of these because I think it's the coolest looking thing. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it's going to function properly. I mean,
Exactly.
guys that run these, their only reason is because they have that big turbo right there, and they're trying to push as much boost as possible. And the colder the air, the more the boost. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
The more the
dude.
power.
So it's going to be actually legit. So it's actually a good thing that headlight stopped working. You know, there's for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason.
This is going to be sick.
But I think I personally do love the headlight for sure, the original look.
Yeah, but
that's
we're
just
gonna
cool.
run this. I mean, we can run both, but I think running this for a little bit would be super sick.
Yes, sir. But I guess as of right now, we got some more parts, and we're not done with carbon just yet. Let's hop on probably either to the rear or just let's crack open some more of those boxes, show you guys what we got. Alright guys, so what we just cracked open was the rear carbon diffuser for this M3 from Bay Optics, and I gotta say, that made that rear end look so clean. That's probably one of the best looking diffusers out there that are not just over the top or anything. Full carbon fiber, pretty dang aggressive. It's gonna get even more aggressive when we put in a full exhaust, and maybe when we put on our swan neck, which we're still debating about that because a lot of you guys didn't really like it. And it is a little over the top. It might have looked better probably with like a wide body kit, or we might just end up just doing like a nice little dovetail, full carbon, or we can maybe lower this sucker and throw the swan neck on, and it might look good, dude.
Yeah, man, it just depends on what it's gonna look like after we're done with this thing.
We're gonna play around and test
Yeah.
a few things out. But anyways, I think that's enough of this little stuff, dude. I think it's time for the main event, the whole entire turbo kit. Let's go ahead, crack it open, show you guys what we got.
how huge that is.
That's crazy.
That is sick. KLM pretty much put together one of the best turbo kits you can get for your BMW, dude. This is sick, dude.
That is right. So right now the car is twin turbo, I believe.
Yep.
We're switching to single big turbo, and it's gonna make a lot more ruckus.
It's gonna make some chooching, some whistling, some spinning, all that boost noises that you want coming from a car, man.
Dude, this is gonna be so crazy.
Look at that.
I think it's gonna push like somewhere around 800 horsepower. We're gonna be a little lenient with it, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and you know, stock internal, stock everything, but these motors right here and engines, these are built really nice. You can actually push a lot of power stock, so we're super pumped about this whole entire kit, and honestly doesn't look that bad, dude. Honestly, it's gonna look like a pretty simple project, hopefully.
Exactly. I mean, look at these headers right here, dude. That is just crazy. Look at the fabrication, beautiful. Turbo's gonna sit right there, dude.
Top mount turbo, so it's gonna sit pretty much right in this area. It's gonna look super good. Not only is it gonna produce power, man, when you pop the hood, it's gonna look insane under there.
Dude, it will. We might have to powder coat that turbo like some sort of color, maybe like a blue or something.
Yeah, we can do any color. I mean, honestly, that can be any color. It's gonna look beautiful once it's out there. You may even be able to see it through the headlight hole that we're gonna throw in there.
Through the headlight scoop, dude. But yeah, all this other stuff is like, I guess, intercooler piping, fuel lines and everything. We've never done anything like this, dude.
Never done anything like this, so this is all new to us, but for the most part, man, we have done some pretty tough stuff. This doesn't look too bad.
Dude, we can handle this. I mean, we got this under control. Look at that. We got a nice little
turbo blanket.
A little blanket. You can keep your turbo warm or
nice
cool.
and cold. That way it don't get too hot under there. You got your both waste gates right here. These things are beautiful. Look at that, man.
Is that blow-off valves or waste gates?
No, I think these are waste gates. Hyper gates, that's what they call them, and this is going to be the blow-off valve. So this is the blow-off valve. This is going to make all those beautiful noises, man.
Dude, especially out of a manual, dude, you can kind of control that blow-off. You know what I mean?
That's the perfect thing about having a manual, because you can actually use that boost to whatever, how you like it. You know, you can blow it off, you can switch gears, you can spool it up. This is gonna be a fun car. But guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned because we got some epic stuff brewing here in the near future. So drop all your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.